Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Now, I don't particularly look at movies like that, but it was one that was heavily promoted. When I say heavily promoted, I mean heavily. We got this movie called Sinners. Now, Sinners a movie like I ain't even about the 1930s. Like this is what I'm saying though. I feel like black people should boycott all slave movies if you don't get what I'm saying, man, because at the end of the day, it makes you have hate towards another race. And that's division. We should be adding addition at the end of the day. Now, when it comes to slave movies, man, I remember last time they made the color purple. I was like, they made another color purple, like a current color purple. And I'm just saying, like, man, why every movie got to be about slavery or back in the day or segregation or when black people was oppressed? Are they trying to remind us that we were oppressed? Because at the end of the day, they're not telling me nothing, man. I understand that. Close the door. I understand that it happened, and it happened a long time ago. Slavery happened a long time ago. So why are we still bringing this up? I mean, even though it's movies about like Vikings and all that, like every black movie, even if you want to watch a movie about somebody making $1 million being African American, they pushing weight, like they selling drugs is not nothing positive. I think we should start boycotting these movies, man, because at the end of the day, man, they ain't really for us. It's subconsciously, what do you call that, degrading us. Watching these movies like this. Because to be honest, how long ago was slavery, bro? It's 2025. Why are we still talking about slavery in 2025? It's crazy to me. I think this movie should be boycotted, man. I don't care about it. I ain't watching. I just seen a lot of people talking about it like, oh, it's the best movie in the world. Oh, it's just the best thing going. Michael B. Jordan. Look, man. I understand Michael B. Jordan tried to make a lot of things for black people. Black Panther. That movie was all right. I kind of like that. But other than that, man, they're making everything about race. And I'm not here to defend any type of race. I think that whatever color you are, you're not inferior or superior to nobody. Now, this is what I'm just saying. Just because you got melanin in your skin or just because your skin pale, like it's things like it don't make you better than the next man though. They trying to teach division through movies, subconsciously programming us in our minds. Now, did I watch Sinners? Hell no. But we're gonna do a real quick recap. I'm gonna look on TikTok and see what they saying about it. The PSA to black Christians who want to talk. I went to go see Sinners 2 days ago, and it was one of the best films I've ever seen in my life. I need to get a DVD of it. I need to put it in my collection ASAP. It wasn't perfect. Like I agree with IGN or whoever else. It is a 9 out of 10 because it could get kind of corny and the camera work can be kind of mad. But overall, for like an original story, it is amazing. But like that's not what this video is about. It is about, of course, the religious people coming out saying that this film is demonic. Now, before I get to the religious talk, I want to say what Sinners is actually about. It's more diversity. It's more appreciating culture. It's more. There's so much to talk about. I remember talking to my girlfriend, and I'm like, man, there is like so much to talk about with this film. But one thing, it is about stealing culture, but also taking your culture back for everyone. In the beginning of the movie, they mention about these things. I forgot what the actual term is, but they're like fire talkers, fire speakers. These people that have the power of creating art, creating music that can bring the world and like all time, future, past, present, all in one room. That power is so powerful that it can surpass or get in between like time or whatever. And the importance of it when it comes to the vampires, that the vampires are locked out of that. They don't have a culture anymore. They're technically dead. They're technically locked out of heaven like Bruno Mars. So they feast on it. They feast
on that thing, and they want to be human, but they also don't want to fit into society that's pushing and stealing and destroying their people. Now, for Black people, that is so relatable because all that we understand that. But to not only say it about Black people, but to say it about Asian people, and to also say it about Irish people, saying how certain people will force themselves on you and take your culture. People think that we'll all be a part of that, but there's one part of the movie that they didn't like. There's that one part. It was the part where they talked about religion. It was when this man started cooking. It was when he had Sammy in the bayou and Sammy started praying to God. And normally, as we all know in vampire lore, that shit should have warded him off, but it didn't. The vampire started singing it with him. That was how I don't know the whole thing. But he also mentions how, like, yeah, they pushed that shit on me too. They ain't like that. They ain't like that. He was saying a lot of things that a lot of African Americans have been saying for quite some time now. And listen, if you're my follower or a person that supports me and you're a religious person, that's cool. But this is an actual question we have. It doesn't make sense to a lot of people why we push Christianity, Catholicism, and all these other things when it was pushed on us. That's not our culture. Even he, the white man, the white vampire, said it. And then having this deep connection to blues and saying that the guitar that Sammy was using came from an abusive, drunken man. And then we went back to the church and they told him, which was like really, really just railing into your face, pause. They told him to drop the guitar, to drop it and get back into religion. Get back to the roots that was forced on you. And to like, don't follow your dreams. Follow the stigma or whatever. He didn't. He played in the darkness. He played there. He said, "This is what I want." I played in the darkness. This is who I am. I'm good at this, and it's not. It surpasses religion. It surpasses your religion. This is about culture. This is about bringing people together. And that shit. And I'm not even saying went over their heads. It just went to the wrong part of their head. It went to the wrong part of their body. That shit hit them in the heart. Religious people saw that and was like, not my Jesus. That's why people think that this movie is demonic. Instead of actually having an actual conversation and thinking about like the culture of African Americans, just the culture in general, and thinking about how this was pushed on people as slaves, all slaves back then, they took it personally and said, you will not deter me from the righteous gates of God." They're basically saying when their dreams are like not aligned with what they believe in, they wouldn't follow them. They would be the person to drop the shred of guitar at the end of this movie. Boom. If you haven't seen Sinners, you might want
to. All right. That's a good quick recap by that fat boy. But at the end of the day, I really think, yeah, it sound pretty good, like a pretty good plot. I'm not gonna lie. But why does it have to be in the 1930s when people were slaves? They could have made this more modern day. That's what I'm saying. You want people to turn away from God and play a guitar, like, because this not what we did. This is what our ancestors did. Like, bro, you ain't talked to no ancestor, man. Most people believe in God, like, yeah, but they want you to study with voodoo and religious and selling your soul and all that, man. Look here, bro. God the right way, man. Don't be selling your soul. Don't be like, oh, I'm a demonic spirit. I'm a demonic entity and stuff like that. Like, because at the end of the day, man, I don't want to watch another slave movie. I don't care. It probably is a good movie. I don't care, though. I don't want to watch no more slave movies. I don't want to be oppressed no more. I don't want to be like the only person oppressing me is a white guy, and he telling us like, "Oh, ha ha ha," like the antagonist. Like, come on, man. I don't know. I might go see the movie now. I might not see the movie, man. Like, cause I know it's stupid. But at the end of the day, man, I think a slave movie in 2025 is probably kind of bad. And that's all I'm saying, man. I don't want no division. And I understand what they saying, like, you know, they'll take your culture from you. I understand that too. But if we could make it more modern day and stop having us as slaves and really saying what it is and stop using all these metaphors, like if somebody took somebody's stuff, we could do that without slavery. Okay? That's all I'm saying, man. But thank y'all for coming in. This is the Balance Game, and I'm out.